What's going on, everybody? GG80 here again. It's Friday night, and it's time to get back on it. I was hoping to do this stream last weekend, but things got busy, and it was a long week at work. Really didn't have the energy to do anything after work any night this week, so it was early Friday. Figured we crank it up, get this Mazda painted. Yes, I'm going to put Wonder Bread on it. No, it's not really gonna look like Ricky Bobby Talladega Nights, but I'm gonna do some fun stuff with it. Hopefully, I've been rolling this idea around in my head for a minute, so I'm gonna see if I can get Wonder Bread on this thing. It may crash and burn. This is just an idea I've been rolling around. I think it'll be cool. I hope it's gonna be cool, and if it's not, we'll trash it and come up with something else. So, yeah. So we can get some tunes rolling. We're gonna jump into this and have some fun with one. I mean, I think it's gonna look cool, but it's also gonna be a little on the cheeky side, so that'll be cool. So come on in, let's chat, let's get some tunes rolling, and we'll start painting this bad boy. So I'm gonna get it set up to the. I've got everything set up on the reference screen, so you can kind of see the 3D model that I got going in iRacing. So we'll be able to see the changes almost real time as I update and export out. That'll be good to follow along. It also helps line things up. Um, I've got the base iRacing template paint already exported to the car, so everything's linked up and ready to go. And per usual, I'm going to go in and do the things that I do with pretty much every paint job. I'll get rid of the car patterns layer because I don't really need it, and it just kind of junks things up a little bit. So I'll go ahead and delete that out. I'm going to delete the custom spec map because I'm not doing anything special with the finishes on the car. And then I'm going to ditch the sponsors that are on the car because they don't really, go with what I'm going to do. So that's going to be on the car decal layer, I think. Yep. So I don't really know where this plus is at on the car, to be quite honest with you. And I'm not sure with the Sky Active. Oh, don't want to move that. Let's fix that back. I don't know where the Sky Active technology winds up on the model, so I'll leave those because I don't want to wind up having ditched something that I probably should have kept. It could be in the interior of the car. I'm not sure really, to be quite honest with you. So I'm not gonna mess with the Sky Active technology part. I could kind of move this down a little bit like that. The Sky Active I'll leave, and the yeah, we can turn that down. We do not want to hear about work emails right now. Okay, I'm going to leave the Sky Active. I'm going to leave this little plus, but the rest of it, it's going to go. I will. What is this logo? That's a Veterans logo. It looks like. I'll leave the Veterans and the MX5 Cup logo, the Global MX5 Cup, but the rest of it, it's going to be gone. So I'm on the car decal layer and the eraser tool, and I want to get rid of the Mazdas on the sides as well. I'll probably leave the one on the back and the one on the. Well, let's see. That's the layer that we're on. Why is it not letting me erase? The alpha is locked. Let's unlock the alpha. There we go. Yeah, we'll get rid of these. Let me increase the hardness so that we don't get the kind of feathery effect. Oh, nope, don't want to get rid of that. That's the number block. We're going to leave that there. I'll leave these two logos. So basically, it's just this stuff that's going to go. I don't want the VP or the Idemitsu on the back. And I thought there was something else. Let's see. The BF Goodrich on the headlights. Oh, there they are. Okay, yeah, we'll get rid of those two. All right, and re-export should ditch all the logos off the car. That works. The color change logos on the side, I'm gonna get rid of the Mazda. All the alphas are locked. Gotta make sure you unlock the alphas before you get rid of those. I kind of like the Mazda on the back and the Mazda on the front grille, so we'll leave those for now. Might play with them later, might take them out. Not really sure what the plan of attack is going to be on that. So, make sure I'm here. And we are de-logoed. No, we get rid of the Mazda on the back too, because that's going to get in the way of the racing stripe. So what I'm going to do on this car is I'm going to do, well, you'll see as we go. You'll see it's going to have rocker panel colors and racing stripes and the Wonder Bread logo. So we'll just dig into it. I think the first place I want to tackle is the rear end because that's going to be the toughest one. And I'm going to need what I do back here to follow around the car. So I'm start back here. And that, with the wireframe turned on, is this area. And I kind of want it to come just above this light, maybe. And I'm pretty sure that it's just going to be um, a straight across line. I don't think I have to follow these contours. I think it'll still look good on the car. So if I do my selection to bring it from just across, probably want to use the path tool for this. Actually, select none. Is there a way to constrain the path tool? Actually, it would probably help if I added a new layer. And we'll call this rear, call it rear white. That'll be all right. Okay, so rear white layer, and is there a way to constrain the path? Do not know if there is. Huh. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, we'll do this a different way. Rectangle selection tool. I want it to follow in about there, and then we can bucket fill that. See what it looks like. It's actually just about where I want it. It's a little low. I kind of like the way it wraps around. It's a little low though. It's a little low in the back. And I could probably stand to go higher on the sides. That's fine. I just don't want to crest over the wheel well is all for this. So yeah. Okay. Let's try that again. Let's just move the layer. That's the best way to go about it, I think. And we will click and move up. There you go. I want it to fall. That will probably work. Yeah. And it doesn't go too high there. Is there a joint right there? There is. Okay. All right. So let's undo that what we've just done. And I will go from, let's say, here. No. There we go. All right. Bucket fill that. I'm good with that. And then let's take this path tool. We'll select none. We'll start here. Boy, I'm just not having good luck with this today. Path tool. We'll drag the path through here. That way we make sure we've cleared everything. I want to say that's part of, it's the underside of the area right here. Can't really see it, but you would notice it if we didn't make it white like the rest of it. So selection from path, bucket fill that. Bucket fill that. There you go. So the rear end is white. We'll go ahead and take the Wonder Bread logo, and I'm going to dropper select the correct color blue. I was playing around with some of it, but I'll just pull it from the logo. Oh, find the right icon. There you go. Dropper tool, pull the blue. Come over here. We'll bucket fill the base layer with that color. Tell me why you won't let me bucket fill. So odd. Nothing's locked on it. All right. Select all. Now bucket fill. There you go. Turn the wireframe off. Turn everything else back on. All right. Now we've got to do something about this number location back here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a circle. I'll do it on the rear white layer. Turn on the number blocks. It'll show me where that number exists. And it gives you a dot for the center of it, which is nice. So I'm just going to do a paintbrush. Actually, that may be just about the right size. Let's go just a hair bigger. Go like 130. All right. Yeah, so that's going to make it so that it doesn't block our number, and it goes with the whole circle theme of the rest of the numbers. And we'll dress it up a hair. That'll work. All right. So now what I want to do is take let's see if I turn everything else off. There you go. I don't really want blue there. What I want to do is erase that. So not getting why it doesn't want to do the things I want it to do. Select none. And now let's take the wand. There you go. I've selected the white. I'm going to take the selection and invert it and then use the eraser tool. And it'll let me take that blue out. So now I don't have blue over white. I just have a void in the white, which is nice. Then I'm going to alpha the white layer. Alpha to selection, so now it's just this white part selected. I'm gonna try maybe, well, you know what, let's line up all the white first. That'll work better. So this is the bumper, the rear part of the white. Now we need something to line up with it on the side. I kind of want to follow this door contour here, but then raise it up a bit. So I'll turn the number blocks off, turn the base back on. Wireframe will help here. So I'll get my path tool again, and I'm gonna go path from there, say to there, there, to there, over to here, and down, back across, and um, let's actually pull this down even further because I'm gonna want to mix this up. Selection from path, and we'll call this apparently I copied some layers without meaning to. Delete that layer, delete that layer. We'll call this driver white. New layer. Okay. Bucket fill that here. It's killing me. I didn't want to do that yet anyway. All right, let's delete that again. Delete that again. And back to the path tool from here. So let's say here up to here to probably here down to there, down to here. Pull that one down. Gives me room to move it up. I could always block it in up underneath. That's fine. I'm really just trying to get this line. And then I will make this follow the curve of the door, hopefully. Doesn't have to match exactly. I just think that's a cool kind of contour. That. And this is coming in pretty level, so I'm actually going to level this out a little bit like that. Selection from path, bucket fill, selection on the new layer that I accidentally did. Okay. It's still not letting me bucket fill. This ridiculous. What am I missing? This should not be blocking me from doing this. If I do paintbrush, won't let me paint in there. Oh, change the color, Greg. To white. All right, let's see. Just see how that looks. It's been a long day, folks. It really has. It's obviously going to be too low. All right. But if I raise this up, We're gonna have some exposed color, but that's all right. We can fix it. Control E. Getting there. A little more movement. Control E. Just about there. I'm gonna say a couple more pixels, and that's good. And yeah, I'm gonna call that good. So go back and grab my path tool. I'll get as close to this as I can. That should work. Selection from path and bucket fill it again. Should have unselected everything. I did that. Path tool. We'll go here to here. There. All the way across. Don't really need to mess with that too much. Alright, selection from path. Still in the driver white layer. Bucket fill. Cutting me off. Let's do. Alright, we'll do layer to. Now it won't cut me off. That'll work. Selection from path, bucket fill. Alright. Awesome. Digging it for sure. Wonder if I should have rounded that over any. It'll be fine. Take the wire off for now. And we could mirror that over, but I'm going to add a pinstripe to it, so I won't really touch it yet. What I'm going to do is selection tool, and we'll start playing with racing stripes down the hood. So, 3, 4, 5, dig it. Want it to come just off of here, maybe over to this first. Yeah. And we'll call this layer hood white. All right. So bucket fill it. Now I want it further apart, I think. Where's that point fall? Nope. Yeah, that's good. I want to go to here. Just to the inside of that wireframe line. Bucket fill that. Control. Still want to keep it with that. There you go. Bucket fill. That's better. I'm not seeing my new layer though. I've got copies of everything. All right, let's get this out of this group. There you go. Don't see my hood layer that I created. Yeah, it exists somewhere. Uh-oh. I put it. Oh, I put it on the wireframe. Ain't that about a booger? All right. Gotta get this cleaned up. Trying to figure out how I created the whole extra set of layers. Weird. Undo's not helping me out here. Oh yeah. Okay. Move this up here. Move this up here. Move this up here. Delete that. All right. Back in business. Except for my bucket fill on my driver's side. Good. Dig it. All right. Do this properly. Add a layer. Call it hood white. Okay. Back to my selection tool here. I went from just inside that, just inside that. We're on hood white, bucket fill. Cool. I'm going to duplicate that layer. It's all going to get mixed down to the same layer eventually. And I'm going to take the copy, move it down as it should be. There's my center line. There's my outside. Even one inside. No, I went just to there. Yeah. I come to this one and hit up. Yep, I see it. Okay, cool. Turn this off. Let's export it out and see what it looks like. Nice. Maybe they should be a little fatter. No, I kind of like the thin. The thin's good for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to merge this down so that they're on the same layer. So now both stripes are together. That's good. We got to find the place where it crosses over into that Mazda logo. It's going to be right here. And duplicate this layer. I'll call it grill. White. Ooh, that was not good. There you go. Going on, Ash? How you doing? I sent you a message. Okay. Okay. Oh, it worked. Oh, thank you, Jesus. It worked. I was flipping connection, like system settings and everything. I couldn't figure it out. Why you couldn't send me a message back? How you doing? Oh, dear God. I did not realize my mic was muted. Thanks for that, Ash. I'm just chatting away, explaining everything I'm doing. I probably cussed at it a couple times. No, that one was totally on me. It was not Twitch. It was all me. I'm just, man, I'm explain. If I, I'd have been ill. I was wondering why nobody was saying nothing. Because y'all thought I was just going mute on you. All good. We're back now. Just trying to get these stripes lined up on the lower panel because it's a serious pain in the butt. But I'm getting there. All right, I think that's good. So if I merge this down, merge it down, looking for it, merge it down. So now it's all on one layer together. Yeah, it's long week, long week. I'll take the path tool just to get inside from there. Give me the path. Come on. Yeah, come on. Down to here. Okay. Any day, Greg. Do it right and it'll work. Selection from path, boom, bucket fill, and then another path selection from path. Really killing me, Greg. Button clicks. Get it right. Oh, selection path, bucket fill. All right. Export it out. And it should fill in. There you go. All right, finally, racing stripes. So we got the white on the bumper. Yeah, not the patient of a saint. The fact that I draw stuff for a living, although it's not artistic stuff every day, probably helps, but not. I mean, it's still aggravating. And the problem too is like I draw in the CAD software every day, so I'm trying to type in CAD commands, and that doesn't work for GIMP. Like if I could paint this thing in AutoCAD, been done. But it is what it is. Pull that down. Selection, bucket fill. Should be on the driver white logo or layer. That looks good. Select none. But wait, Ash, you do like artistic marketing type stuff. Don't you have to deal with this kind of crap? All right, that filled in that little gap. I still like that lineup. That's good. Now I need to try and stripe the front bumper white back to the wireframe. Hopefully a straight line will do it like it did on the rear. I want about halfway of the light. So we're just gonna throw it in there, see what it looks like. I want about halfway. Pull this down, and we'll still put this on grill white. Bucket fill that. Cross your fingers. Control E. Let's turn the wireframe off. I mean, maybe it could come down just a hair. Yeah, let's bring it down a hair. But that's pretty close. Yeah, I understand that. I definitely need to get with you later. We need to chat more about that. Um, for sure. All right, let's just try a new selection. I think the good spot might be in this little. There you go. I think I might have been just a touch too high. All right, bucket fill that. Turn off the wireframe. Port it out. Looking at. Ooh, money. I got to get this little. Where's that at? Wire. Yeah, this may be a two-part paint job. I'm starting to see a lot of seams that I wasn't banking on that may make this take a little longer than I thought. But we're going to keep plugging away at it for now. So I need this little lip piece right here that's still blue, which I'm thinking is going to be this. So selection tool. Whatever I just did, undo it. Thank you. We can still do it on grill white. Bucket fill that. Yeah. Dig it. Love it. Love it. Love it. The rocker panel from the other side I can move over here, but this is going to get a yellow kind of outline to it. So in order to get that done, which, oh, is it the car stamp? Car decal? Perfect. So if I take, for instance, the rear white, take the alpha up here. So it's just got that. And then I grow that selection by maybe 5 pixels. Perfect. And then I'm going to go back to the Wonder Bread logo and I'm going to color pick the yellow. I'm trying to make sure all the colors match up. Color pick this yellow. There you go. Back to here. And I can just paintbrush this at this point. Do I want to put it on a new layer by itself? I don't really see the need to. Oh, yep, totally do. We'll call it rear yellow. All right, this is the global MX5 Cup Mazda. It's like the rookie or one of the rookie road course cars in iRacing. Actually, let's get some tunes jamming too. Let's do that. That'd be good. All right, you guys, let me know if that's too loud. I'm gonna turn it down on my end, but that won't affect you guys. All right. So if I put this under the rear white, when I paint the yellow, it'll show up as a pinstripe. There you go. That's perfect. All right. See if that's too thick enough. Awesome. Love it. So that was 5 pixels. So everywhere I'm going to do this, I need to do it by 5 pixels. So take the driver white, add a layer below it, call it driver yellow. Oh, yellow was already in there. And then I'll take the alpha of the driver white. Let's do layer to image size. Pull the alpha of it. Well, that I don't know how that happened. What layer did I put it on? Did I put that on wire as well? Oh, I put it on the base layer. That's no bueno. Let's get that fixed really quick. Turn the stamp back on. Base, I'll erase what should not be on there. Select all. Go back to the driver white layer. Path tool. Take it from there, 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 there. Back up to here. Selection, bucket fillet back on the white. All right, there. I'll get there. All right. Close enough. I'm happy with it. So back to it. Alpha that layer so I get this line. Row the selection by 5. The yellow layer's up under it. I'll turn this back on to make sure I just do what I need. Paintbrush. Perfect. Wireframe off. Love it. Color matching is a pain in the butt. Yeah, I try not to get so deep as the hex codes, but I will pull a logo and then color match it. So what I'm gonna have to do now is get this locked together and flip to the other side. I wonder if I should pull these stripes over the hood. I probably should. Yeah, this may definitely be a two-parter. But we'll keep going for now. So if I lock the driver yellow and white together and duplicate, it should dupe both of them. No. What a pain. All right, so I take my two copies, move them together, lock them, flip them vertically. Did it just do the yellow? It flipped the white to there. What a pain in the butt. All right, let's see if we can do this. That's useless. The transformation is the one. All right. Oh, nothing you can't eyeball. This is super aggravating that it won't move them together. Oh, it's because I didn't have them locked together. There you go. You got to find a good point. The X behind the door jamb is very top. I think that's it. Nope, didn't go far enough. I think that's about it. Passenger white. Passenger yellow. All right. Same thing with the hood. New layer, hood yellow, make sure it's under the white. Alpha the white. Let's do the layer to image size, layer to image size, hood white, and alpha. Grow by 5. So layer to image size. Go to alpha this layer. Then look at then we will grow. All right, so the parts I need to catch are definitely this. Oh, nope, not eraser. Paintbrush. Wrong layer. All right, I'll get it right sooner or later. So that should continue the stripes. And then you'll need it here. Here, I'm thinking. Actually, all the way through would be fun. There you go. Cool. Now I got a white rocker, right bumper cover, front and rear bumper covers, white rockers, and white racing stripes with yellow outlines. I'm contemplating if I want these racing stripes to carry back here, but I think for now I'll leave them out. All right. So now for the Wonder Bread dots. The dots are going to go in the white part. Yeah, come on. That's what I'm talking about. So, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter what order they go in. It's just going to be, let's turn on the car stamp. So you want some of them to overlap. You want some of them to, they obviously need to be different sizes. They don't have to be the same left to right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the circle tool. I've got all 3 colors loaded in here. I should. Yeah, there's the red, the blue, and the yellow. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the paintbrush tool and I'll do different sizes and different colors. Let's create a layer called dots. I probably should put them on different layers, but I may regret the way I'm about to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. So, I'm going to start with some big ass dots. I think I just lost my tool options. There you go. Maybe do some 300 size dots. All right. So, yeah. I'm on the dots layer. Should be on top of everything. It's turned on. Nothing's locked. All right. So I'm going to throw a yellow dot like here. Make sure I can turn those off. Okay. All right. Can add more if I need to. I don't like that so much. Blue next to blue. Let's go red. Let's go. All right, we'll try that. So what I'm gonna go back and do now is take the, just start on, let's say the hood. I'm gonna take the hood white. I'm going to alpha the layer. Okay. Then I'm gonna come in about 3 pixels. So I'm gonna select, instead of grow, I'm gonna shrink 3 pixels. And then I'm going to invert the selection. Then I come in with the eraser tool through here on the dots layer, and it's getting rid of I don't know why this yellow's not coming out and that yellow's not coming out. Somehow it stayed on hood yellow. It's alright. Go to hood white. Get everything clean first. Yeah, I can fix that. It's straight. So if I take the selection tool, go to driver, it's hood yellow that had it right. Yep. I don't know how that happened that way. Okay, I'm gonna have to undo this and get a handle on it. All right, let's turn dots off. Yellow. It's not messed up in here. All right, go back to dots. Turn it on. Hood white. Do the alpha. select, shrink by 3, selection, invert, dot layer, eraser tool. Oh, okay, it worked that time. There you go, that cleaned it up. I may have bit myself in the ass here. That blue dot's going to need to carry. We'll see how it looks. Yeah, that blue dot's going to need to carry. Not the end of the world. All right. So just got to repeat that process around the rest of the car. Go to driver white, select none, alpha, alpha the white, take the selection, shrink it by 3, and invert the selection. And then I should be able to go in and erase. Oh, on the dots layer. That's what it was. That's what I did last time. Okay. Select, invert, make sure I'm on the dots before I start erasing. Rear white, alpha the selection, shrink by 3, invert selection, dots layer, eraser, all right, there you go. Nice. Gonna go to the driver's side white. Sorry, passenger side white. Alpha to selection. Let's do the layer image size. There you go. We're gonna shrink this selection by 3 pixels and then invert it. Then eraser on the dots layer. Cleans it right up. And that's why I put the stripe in too. Anytime you've got the yellow up against the yellow, it doesn't just bleed in. So got the back. We need to do the front. Real white. Alpha. Selection. Shrink by 3. Really, there's only a couple spots where it gets affected here. Invert the selection. I am going to have a couple little places to have to clean up for the panels, but not the end of the world. There you go. All right, let's see what that looks like so far. Turn the wireframe off. Check it out. Definitely unmistakable Wonder Bread dots. Need something here. And I need to finish that circle on the bottom side. So I kind of did it all crazy. Oh, wow, I nailed that. Pretty good, actually. So I need that circle to finish up here. Select none. Turn on the car stamp. I need that to about, had to guess, should finish up somewhere around there. And then maybe yellow. Let's do another yellow. And try and keep it down here. Like, should I do a yellow or a red? No, I'll do a yellow. All right. All right. Go back to the grill white. Alpha that. Select. Select, shrink it by 3. Invert it. Eraser. Undo that. Go back to the dots layer. There you go. Hopefully that dot lines up enough to be passable. I'd buy it. I mean, that's kind of, I feel like, pretty unmistakable Wonder Bread, right? Nowhere that there's seams that I'm jumping that don't work. Kind of did that on purpose. So that'll be cool. All right. Maybe this won't be a 2-part one. I'm about to bang this, put some logos on it. I really think the battery tender, I want that to be a black frame, a blue tag. So what layer is it on? I can keep it on the layer that it's on. I just need to know what it is. Car decal? Yeah. So take this. Bucket fill on car decal with my blue. There you go. Blue tag. I'll definitely throw the Wonder Bread logo in that. You know what? Now that I look at it, that yellow stripe might need to be red. I'm not sure yet. Oh well. Small things. Either that or this needs to be more than 3 pixels. It may need to be like 5 pixels. That could be the case. Okay. Where do I want to start with the logos? I guess with the hood. It's not going to get a lot of logo work. All right. Grab the Wonder. How do I want to do this? It won't let me alpha this, will it? Will it? Alpha's the whole thing. All right. Oh, let's try this. Looks like it got it all. I'm happy with it. Hmm. All right. At this point, select none. I just want the Wonder actually. All right. There we go. Get that to 90. Scale it. grab the alpha, grow it by 5, and then on the second layer that I just created, I'm going to bucket fill white just so it pops out. Like that. Boom. And now we're a Wonder Bread car. We'll call this one. Then what I'll do too is I'll take these two and merge them down so it's together as one now. Same deal. Alpha this one, create a new layer. Grow the selection, bucket fill it white. Well, it should let me bucket fill. Actually click the bucket fill. Merge down. There you go. I'm going to take this. I will duplicate it. Rotate it around. Get it over to the passenger side. Not going to line up exactly the same. You got to kind of play with it because of the way it's slanted. But the good thing is you never see the driver and passenger sides of the car at the same time. Might have to play with this one a little bit. Got to get it in a good spot first, though, and then work on how we're going to make it look right. That looks pretty good. But now I've got to get the W to carry over onto this panel, which is doable. Trying to think of how. Let's let's duplicate this. I think I'm gonna have to have it be. Nope. Wait. Let's delete that layer. The passenger, I mean the original driver yellow, I mean driver wonder may do it. All right, Ash, you take it easy. I'll send you a message. We need to get together. We need to have a chat. Need to talk to AJ. So let's do that. All right, let's turn on our wireframe. Where's it gonna go? Looks like it's gonna go. Oh, that's not good. Thinking it's gonna be somewhere in here. Might even. Oh, I'm not that far off. Okay. Now it's just a game of nudging. Oh, that's actually pretty freaking close. Turn the wireframe off. And I think it's another 1, 2. Oh, okay. So it may have to rotate a hair. This is all going to be straight eyeball right here. Night, Ash. All right. Oh, so close. Got to go further down because it's got to get fatter. Oh, so close. Just like a 2-degree rotation, maybe. Maybe more than that. So tedious. This would have been almost impossible before iRacing gave us the ability to um, have the model. God, still needs to drop down though. We're so close. Oh, is that it? Still think it needs to rotate. Still think it needs to rotate. Oh, I'm calling that good right there. I'm calling that so good right there. So when I get rid of, just take the eraser tool. Um, yeah, I take the eraser tool, make it smaller. Yeah, that got rid of the tail. That's it right there. Now merge those down so they don't. And that's Wonder Passenger. All right, there you go. Wonder Bread on both sides and the hood. The Mazda. I can tell you this: the interior color, cockpit color. Oh yeah, that's gonna get bucketed on the yellow. Together. All right. Yeah, come on. I'm pretty damn happy with it. So far, so good. All right. The wonder on the hood, I kind of think it should be bigger, and I'm bouncing both ways on it if it should be bigger or not. And I'm bouncing back and forth or whether or not the stripe should be red. All right, we're going with red. So I'm going to turn off that. I'm going to turn off all. Okay, that's all off. All right. Tedious, but I think it's going to be worth it. All right, turn the rest of this on. Yeah, I think it looks better with a red stripe. I think the Wonder logo on the hood can go a little lower. Yeah. Then what I'm going to do, since it's a Wonder Bread car, it's Wonder Bread, right? We're going to make it a peanut butter and jelly car. So you may have already seen I've got the Smucker's logo and I've got the Jif logo because that's how I roll when I make peanut butter and jelly. So we're going to make these the associate sponsors. We'll put them on the rocker panel. And we'll also put them on the hood. Might even put them on this rear deck lid too. Yeah, that. We're going to do that too. So I'll start with the Smuckers, and I will select none, and then I'll alpha. So I should get everything, and copy. Oh, no, didn't want that. Edit, copy. Then we'll do turn the stamp back on, see what we're looking at. Don't really need wireframe that much. Well, we may need it. So I'm going to paste this and create a new layer, and we'll call it hood. Hood Smuckers. Alright, so it's definitely going to have to get rotated. Definitely get rotated 90 degrees and scaled way down. I think what I want to do is kind of throw it on the hood like this. Do the Smuckers. Yeah, maybe down just a hair or to the right, as it were. And then we'll go get, well, actually, this is going to do the Smuckers everywhere we're going to do it. So, rear deck lid, do it as a new layer. We'll call it trunk. Ah, and it's going to go also get waist scaled down. Let's see what this looks like. All right. It's going to be about the right size, so I'm going to duplicate this layer and move it. Low. Take it up a little more. That'll work. So, for the sake of argument, 7 pixels helps me all right. Let's take this one alpha the layer is the way it's on the blended into the red. Is it gonna? I don't know if it's gonna happen on the other side, but I'll alpha the layer and do a probably 3 pixel grow. Yeah. Create a new layer. Doesn't matter what I'm calling it. Put it under Smuckers. Bucket fill it with white. Would help if I actually chose the white color. There you go. So it kind of defines it. I'm okay with that touching too. Select, none, merge down. That puts the two of them together. And then I've got it labeled properly. I'm going to duplicate it. Call the new one Passenger Smuckers. Oh, not that. Not that. Not what we want to do. All right, and if I take this and layer it down, take the layer down to the content, then when I rotate it, it won't move left or right. So, yeah, it stays, keeps its center point. Talked to you yesterday, I said, hey, where is destiny? So just barely touching. I think that'll probably get it. Yep. All right, that's Smuckers on the car. Also, let's take the alpha of this while I'm thinking about it. Alpha of that. And then we're gonna add a layer. Grow by 5. That's probably enough. Bucket fill. Bring it under. Merge down. Gonna edit copy. Back to here. New layer. Call the tag. Haha, Wonder Bread tag. Whoa. There you go. All right. Just throw the GIF on the car. All right. Hood. GIF. There you go. Got the GIF there. All right. Scale this puppy. Actually, didn't need to rotate it. I was thinking about a different car template. Just need to scale it for this location. This one's gonna have to go smaller though. Yep, still smaller. That'll work. Get a new layer. We'll call this one trunk GIF. That may need to go smaller still. That should be all right. All right, I'll take that one and duplicate it. See if it works like it did for. It's gonna have to come down a little bit, probably. That's all right. Just scale it. No problem. All right. Copy this, duplicate the layer. Oh yeah, that GIF's too low. Okay, let's go back and fix the driver one. One, two, three, four, six. That's better. We'll take our copy, rotate it 180. And I'll move it. I did a pixel count on the other one. It's 15. Boom. It's a peanut butter and jelly car. I don't really think I don't feel like I need Mazda on the back. The Mazda on the front I like. I don't know if I want to change the color of it. I think I'll just leave it white. And theoretically, I should have yellow. Let's see, fix that real quick. I think I'm about done with it. This is the peanut butter and jelly sandwich Mazda. Oh, I got a stripe on the hood too. That's no bueno right there. I got to clean that up. But other than that, I don't think I'm gonna fool with it anymore. Still think that Wonder on the hood might be able to go a little bit bigger. But these are all things I'll race it on track. I think the yellow cockpit looks cool when I'm driving it. It may annoy the crap out of me having yellow roll bars. They may go red, they may go blue. That is pretty much the Wonder Bread car. All right, let's fix a couple little things. So I don't know if that's a dot or whatnot. Something's crossing over into the hood. That's deck lid. Oh, that's this right here. So on the dot layer, should be able to take the eraser, give it up, and do that, and that should clean that up. Yeah, turn the wireframe off. There you go. That's better. I like the fact that we put the dip in there to take care of the number. Then theoretically, on this edge, I should have red there for the dot, and over here I should have yellow. All right, let's see what we can get. It's where the wire is going to come in handy. So it's this piece, I believe, and I think, yeah. Let's take our brush size down. We're on the red. And this is going to be on the hood. We could put on the dots layer actually. Let's do a select all. And the dots layer is above the grill white. Okay, grill white. Just see what that gives us. Already too far. Let's turn the white off. That may help. Alright, it looks like I need to come from basically the second here up to here like that. There you go. I mean, yes, I'm going with it. And over here with the yellow, too far. Alright, I know I'm in the right spot. I just need to even it out. A little too much. I can live with that. Boom. I can live with that. Oh, I'm like, why is it all red? It's because I turned the white layer off. Ah. Okay. Yes. Yes. Well pleased with that. Turn the wireframe off. Super happy with that. Yeah, yeah. All right. Now we gotta get this bad boy on the track. We got the Jif everywhere. We got the Smuckers. The peanut butter and jelly car. Nice. Let's get it on the big. There you go. That's the big full screen finished. Got all the dots wrapping around properly. Kind of makes me a little hungry. Like I want a peanut butter and jelly now. Awesome. All right. Well, that's it, y'all. That's the Wonder Bread peanut butter and jelly MX5 Mazda Miata Global Mazda Cup. So I guess we just need to get this thing out on the track. It should go a little faster. Good looking paint job always makes your car go faster. I'm pleased with it. I was not sure how this was going to turn out. I may come back and continue these stripes through the back behind these logos and have them meet up with this, but I'm pretty pleased with the way it looks now. So I'm never done with a paint job. I always like keep tweaking and piddling but I'm happy with it. So yeah, that's it. All right, y'all. So that's it for this time. I'm going to go to bed because it's Friday and it's been a long week, and finally got this paint job done, so I don't have to think about that anymore. So we'll be streaming this weekend, doing some iRacing hopefully. Definitely going to do some farm sim on the Silver Run Forest map because things are starting to move where we got some money. So we'll be around and about probably Saturday and Sunday, both days. Maybe multiple streams. It just see how the schedule works out. So I'll catch you guys next time. Until then, be good.